Good morning, everyone. This is Miss Steinbach, and I'm going to be recording some exercises for 1-point perspective, the beginnings of our linear perspective, making things look close and far away in a piece of paper. This one I did using a number 2 pencil, and as you're working, I would prefer that you use a number 2 pencil or a mechanical pencil. I'm going to actually use the darker ebony design pencil while I'm doing the demo so you can see the lines. I want you to understand that. So we're going to start off with this one, making shapes and having them explode from that center dot. And then on the back side, we're going to practice a little bit of a 1-point perspective city scene. And I have like specific things I want you to do and try. Oh, I forgot to add one of them. Maybe I'll add that in between videos. Okay, so the first one, where we're going to have 3 squares and 1 circle, each with a shape in it. Let's start that out. Use your ruler. I'm switching pencils. We practiced some measurement last time, so line up your ruler so that your 1-inch mark is on the edge of the paper. Your copy paper is 8.5 inches, so half of 8.5 is going to be 4 1/4. We're going to practice all kinds of measuring and ruler skills on this today. Now lined up, 8.5, 4 1/4. Remember when you were drawing straight lines with your ruler to keep your index finger and your thumb spread wide apart so that it will hold your ruler nice and straight while you make your straight lines. I actually watched some people last time I was in class. You know, after you give all these speeches about hold your ruler, and there's somebody trying to hold their ruler like this and make straight lines. That's how it works. So when you make straight lines, spread those thumb and index fingers apart. Find the center. We might as well do some more math. 11 inches, half of 11, 5.5. Boom. That's where my center dot's going to be. I'm going to go back to using the pencil that's easier to see for you guys. Then, you can freehand this part because I think that using the ruler is going to slow you down too much. You are going to make 4 shapes, 3 squares and 1 circle. So, you know, as best as you can do freehand, and by now we're in the 3rd quarter of drawing, so your freehand is pretty good, isn't it? That's gonna be circle enough for me. And then I'm gonna make this square more of a rectangle just so I have something different. And then let's do one over here. I'm not gonna worry about the inside shapes yet. Okay, so that first page we did where you had to keep your ruler on the dot and make lines radiating off in different directions, you're going to be doing a similar thing. Put your pencil on the dot, use your ruler, slide it until it hits a corner of the square. Make a line, put it back on the dot, slide it till it hits a corner of the square. We're not going to worry about that corner. Whoops, because it's on the other side. We're going to worry about the corners that are closest to this dot. All right, put your pencil on the dot, line up your ruler. Boom. Now I have the illusion of a square coming at us from a very far distance away. The circle? Oh yeah, that one's the easiest. Put your pencil on the dot. Swivel your ruler until it hits the edge of the circle. That's all there is to it. I'm going to go ahead and do the last 2, but I'm going to stop talking. So those of you who want to keep the video going slow and watch, you're welcome to do that. Those of you who want to hit that 10-second advance and go faster, well, I'm going to be done by the time you do it. Pencil on the dot, line it up on the corners. 4 shapes exploding out from the center line. Okay, interior shapes. Again, you can freehand this. So I'm going to come up with something that might have some edges. That one. Let's put a square over here. I'm going to do a triangle. If I do a circle, like, you won't be able to, there's nothing to grab hold of. Like, there's no corners or edges to grab hold of. So just for something new and wacky, let's do some odd organic-y shape. Okay, same thing. Now we're going to be dealing with the squares that are, or the corners that are the farthest away from the dot. When we did the exterior part of the shape, we were going to the corners that are the closest to the dot. When we do the interiors, we're going to be doing the ones that are the farthest from the dot. So on this little letter D, as always, put your pencil on the dot, slide that ruler until it hits what you want. Now it looks like I have a tunnel of some sort. Pencil on the dot, corner farthest away. Boom, the illusion of a tunnel in that. This one's nice and wacky, I like it. So I've got an edge right here. I got an edge right there that I'm probably going to be able to hit. Oh, I want to play with that one. I want to play with that one so bad. If I put some stripes in here, I can really make that look like it's got some depth. Anyway, we'll let that be. Last one, pencil on the dot. Corner the farthest away. Notice I'm stopping. I didn't say that part out loud. When I hit the edge of the shape, I've been stopping. So now I have 4 shapes. Each shape has a hole in it. Ooh, and then we could have some fun. We could shade those shapes so they have some depth. We didn't even get into the shading. Anyway, do that. Have fun with it. Thank you.